I kind of... What's up again, guys? I've been thinking to myself, it would be kind of cool if I had, like, an opening kind of like South Park, just like the din-din-din-din. But I don't. Said I got some nice smooth jazz for y'all. What's up, everybody? It's another episode of the jankityasspodcast. Just me this time. As you can see, let's see, last week we took off, and then this week Tom had some other, what was I going to say, concerns, arrangements. He had some shit come up, which is fine. We'll get him next week, and then we'll see from there. And then after this month, well, let's see, bunch of noise. After this month, there's gonna be some changes. I'm gonna have some new. Well, you'll see. But at the end of this month, I'm going to Vegas for the biggest Warhammer convention, at least in the West Coast. I want to say the country. I could be wrong about that, but well, one of the biggest. That's LVO. And I managed to do a little bit of practicing. I've been preparing for that because it's a tournament as well. But it's going to be hard because I haven't had enough practice, really. So I'm just going to have fun, get drunk, and, get a bunch of discounted stuff and hang out with some friends that I haven't seen in a while, actually. Got a lot who haven't really gone anywhere because of, COVID stuff, especially now that is apparently we got our new variants and shit that are all good times. Anywho, and also dealing with house drama, which I've kind of gone into detail here. I'm not going to go into too much more, but I got someone coming to check out the place tomorrow, so that'll be good for us. And sorry, I'm hearing noises all over the place. There's just it's been wet out here in LA recently. That's what I'm hearing. And speaking of wet, I'm gonna get wet today with this is from Steamworks Brewery, and this is the Black Angel IPA. Apparently this beer is just solid black, and it's 7%, so it's gonna do some damage. But ooh, oh boy, it's getting a little bubbly on me. Ooh, I can already tell that's strong. Give me a second here. Oh, here we go. Got some napkins still. And, as always, let me switch hands on you. I have my handy dandy. God, that's annoying. Got the old horn. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that is nice and dark. It's not quite black. It's more of an amber color. Oh yeah, that's pretty dark, though. So we'll give that a minute to settle before I finish pouring. Ooh, that is nice and bitter. Oh yeah. Damn. Anyways, without getting into too much detail, it sounds like I'll be going back to doing these solo for at least a little bit. Hopefully not for too long. I'm gonna figure stuff out, but, well, we'll see. Shit, that's gonna take a while. Actually, whoa. I want to put this thing in here wrong. Actually, you know what? Take a quickie little break, and then I will resume in a second here. Okay, I'm back. I was really trying to give this thing, the head on this beer, a chance to go down. I was able to pour a little bit out, but I mean, it's pretty thick, and it's staying up. Kind of like me, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I didn't even get liquid there. That was just all foam. But anyways, while we're waiting for this, and hopefully you got your own drinks on hand, go to the corner. If you haven't done so already, like, subscribe to Multi-Murdy Media. That's the YouTube channel that you're watching right here. You will get this playlist, which is my podcast. You will also get the Gutsy Gamer and the, what's it called, Poncho's Paint Booth playlist, which I got some stuff up there right now. I am currently kind of chugging through all of my Space Marines models that they will be, and I still got a bunch of Necron stuff and some other stuff, so they'll all be staggered, and eventually I'll just have, a huge video dump that I'll be able to put up, but that's going to be in the future. And also, well, I'll have more time after this month because my day job is coming to an end. It was just a contract for a show that I'm working on. I'll give more details about that once I'm done. Yeah, it's a, woe is me, a bit of a drag. But at least I have other things to do. I'll be able to focus on my, I have other jobs still. And I'll be able to, actually work out again, which will be nice. Let's see. Oh, and speaking of working out, I don't know if I went over this before, but I did end up canceling my 24-hour membership because, it's, I tried going back, but it was just trash. Like, it was even more crowded than before. Last time I went, none of the fountains were working. I think, the showers were all screwed up or something like that, too, and it's not even 24-hour anymore, so what's the point, right? I want to be able to go as I want, the working out is the last thing that I do during the day, because usually whenever I'm done exercising, I'm done. But yeah, not to be, but I'll have more time to do stuff here at home pretty soon here, and more energy. I don't have to worry about, waking up in the morning anymore pretty soon here, so that'll be nice. But head on this shit's finally going down. There we go. So nice, strong IPA for me. And you know what that is? That's pretty black. Or it's almost there. It's very, at least it's very dark. It's a nice oaky brown. I guess that's probably not the right wording for it. Let's see what else. Also, yeah, I think the last of the videos that I have up for the Gutsy Gamer, that's going up pretty soon here. Gonna be running on. I do have some more in the wings, but, well, again, I'll just wait until my day job's finished, and then I can, start banging those out. And I also gotta wait because my fucking HDMI capture card burnt out on me. This is a cheap Amazon one for $20, and I got another cheap one coming in for $30, so hopefully that'll last a little bit longer. And also because I looked up actual ones that they have that you can get at Best Buy or something like that, but they're almost $200. And that's not happening right now. Plus it could have happened right now, but A, by the time I get out of work, Best Buy's closed, so that doesn't help. And B, I literally just bought, I just ordered a new pair of Timberlands because the ones I have were knockoffs. It turns out, I kind of knew because I got them at the Hollywood outlet or whatever, but the outside, there's a fucking hole torn in them, which I just wearing them. That shouldn't happen with normal ones. But whatever, I'm not surprised. I took care of that, but now I gotta wait. This is good. It's not too, doesn't hit me too hard. Okay, I spoke a little too soon there.
Wash it down a bit.
Okay. Now, since one thing I always do when I'm running solo, as you know, is we got our favorite segment coming up, and that is the post-apocalypse, where I look up news articles from the world today, or I guess technically from about a month ago, a little bit old, and we just go through the headlines and see what's up. So I got a few lined up for you here tonight. Actually, let's see what I got. First up is Spider-Man's Michael Keaton confirms more Vulture scenes left for him to film. It's good. As you remember, he played the Vulture and was the bad guy in, he was the Vulture, aka Adrian Toomes, in the first of the MCU Spider-Man movies, which was, what was that one called? Homecoming. Which, they're still not up on, I don't know where you can actually stream the Spider-Man movies, because they're not on Disney Plus at all. Which I understand, because they're still done, like, jointly through Sony, but I have no idea where Sony puts their stuff up. So it's not Hulu or HBO Max. Maybe Paramount? I bet that sounds about right. But anyways, so he's in there, and I know that he has at least a bit of a cameo in Morbius, which is coming up. That's also another Spider-Man villain, with Jared Leto as Morbius the vampire. So that'll be cool. And we'll see what he does. Maybe he'll have like a thing at the very end. Who knows? But I can't wait for... Well, Michael Keaton's a good actor, regardless. So whatever he does, it's going to be cool. And I think I was actually surprised to learn a while back that he actually used to be stand-up, the comedian, back in the day. And by back in the day, that'd be like way back in the day. Anywho, let's see what we got up next. Some more Marvel news. Black Widow's Yelenabelova is teaming up with the Winter Soldier. Let's see. Oh, this is in the comics. Okay. So this is for the series, The Winter Guard, which I've only just started picking up comics and stuff again now that I'm making a little bit of scratch myself. So I did read the first. Well, I have the old Captain America series where they actually bring out the Winter Soldier, and then later, whenever Cap dies, the Winter Soldier, or Bucky, becomes Captain America for a while. And then when Cap comes back, they made a Winter Soldier series, which I've read through the first edition, which is actually where they introduced the other Winter Soldier assassins that weren't really known about, and the ones that were in the Civil War movie, who were just kind of killed off at the end of the movie, which is fine. But in the actual comic series, they come out and he has to fight them all. But there's only 3 of them, and there's really only one that's of any consequence that nearly takes out S.H.I.E.L.D. But of course, bad guys being the bad guys doesn't win, so it doesn't matter. And then the second series I started reading, but I don't remember what it's about. It was something weird. 'Cause I know it has something to do with Nick Fury becoming like the Watcher in space or whatever. I don't remember. It's off, but it's there somewhere. What's this? Sorry. Anywho, So that's, yeah, this is just in the comics. And hopefully... Actually, now that I think of it, that is kind of weird, because I know the original Yelena, well, she was a bad girl, actually, in the series, and she dies. So I don't know how they're bringing her back, but we'll see. And by dies, I don't mean she wasn't just like shot or something like that, but she was made into, what was it? She was made into a adaptoid, which was a like one of the really, really, really old Avengers enemies, and it was kind of like a robot. It's like an alien robot that can just sort of copy anybody's powers that it comes into contact with. And she became one of those, and eventually, like, they basically just fought her until her powers overheat and she literally melted. So I have no idea how they're bringing her back, but it'll be exciting to see. And also, we're gonna have more of her in the movies anyway. Florence Pugh is doing a good job. He's playing a young Russian. And speaking of Black Widow and Marvel and stuff related to her, side note. Bit of a tangent. Kate Bishop rumored to return to the MCU in spoilers. Ooh. I have not read this article, so I don't know where she's coming back in, but apparently they tell it. But, as you know, this segment, I only go through the headlines, so it's going to be up to you to check it out. But I got the link in the show notes, so just go down, check it out for yourself. I'm going to look at this later. I'll see what's going on there. And she's also done a really good job in this series, so that's cool. Let's see, and I've got even more Marvel. This is the last Marvel article coming up. Guardians of the Galaxy villain djimonhounsou would like to return to the MCU. I would imagine that if I spent any time playing a character in the MCU, I would also like to return at some point. But anyways, he played their version of Korath the Pursuer. Or was Korath the Hunter or Korath the Pursuer? He was like a side character in the Marvel who I never really knew anything about. The only one that I really knew as far as the Kree goes was Ronan, who they killed off in that first Guardians movie. But he was in this movie, or he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. And then he also played a younger version of himself in Captain Marvel, which, you know, that went there or whatever. He was only in it for like kind of the first half. And then of course he also played himself in the animated version of or an animated version of himself in the second episode of What If, which was about if what's his face? King T'Challa became Star-Lord instead of the Black Panther. And well, he had fun in there too, so I do kind of hope they bring him back, 'cause he's not really dead. He was just kind of shot across the head, or not even really that. They just kind of blew out like a fucking thing that he had attached to his brain, which I'm sure probably screwed him up, but they could bring him back. We'll see. They'll do something. I mean, especially now that it's all like alternate universes and all that shit going on. It should be easy to do if they really wanted to. Or he could also, you know, play something else too. It doesn't even have to be Korath. I'd be cool with it. Maybe he could be like a Kang variant. That would be cool. All right, let's move on from Marvel news. This one's for all you boxing fans. YouTuber JakePaul says he's been experiencing memory loss and slurred speech since boxing. I noticed it in conversations with my girlfriend or friends, not remembering something that I should. I can only imagine. I haven't been boxed or hit in the head like that, but I mean, it's pretty standard CT. Although it kind of sounds like it's coming on a little bit quicker in his case, which is, I don't know, could be telling. But also at the same time, I mean, he's only one of two Pauls, because we got his brother also out there boxing too, I guess. Not as much though, I think. I think it's mostly Jake's thing, I believe. And let's see who. Okay, I don't know who he's fighting there, but one of them knocked out like a big time boxer not that long ago, so he's still doing okay in that regards. Maybe not mentally, but I mean, we'll see. And who cares? I mean, they're multi-millionaires. They live over in Puerto Rico, so they don't pay shit in taxes. And yeah, basically just do whatever they want. Other than that, they don't even really need to box, but it's more of a passion thing for them. So we'll see how that goes. And the last one I got for you, it's a fun one. Billionaire leaves Mormon church, accuses them of actively and currently doing harm. Let's see. A rare, decent move for a billionaire. This is from Jeff Green. Richest man from the state of Utah, potentially. He's resigned from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Oh, this is about a lot of anti-LGBTQ stuff, and I guess he didn't like that, so that is just kind of an interesting thing. Oof, did you hear that? Anyways, interesting thing to see. Interesting thing. So, good for him. It's always good whenever somebody turns to the light side, so to speak. Even though you can't have light without dark, I guess, but yeah, whatever. I mean, also at the same time, he's a billionaire, so I'm sure he's done some other shady stuff on his own, but at least it doesn't involve discriminating against a whole group of people, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, those are the articles that I have for you this time around. And now back to me and my beer. And you know what? I'm going to take a quickie break again. Possibly an ad break or possibly just a break. We'll see. But I'll be right back in a second here. Peace. Are you listening to this show and thinking, man, I'd like to start a podcast, but I don't even know where to start? Well, Buzzsprout has the answers for you. Buzzsprout is a podcast hosting service that provides a number of valuable resources to help you on your podcasting career path. For one, Buzzsprout offers indefinite hosting of all your episodes and allows you to host as much material as you want, depending on the type of subscription that you opt for. Buzzsprout also provides a means for getting your show hosted to every major podcasting platforms such as iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, you name it. In addition, Buzzsprout also provides various means to get your show monetized through various sponsorship and affiliate programs, links to other paid hosting platforms such as Patreon and YouTube, and your own personal newsroom to learn all the tips and tricks for optimizing your podcast for the greatest return on your investment. If you're hearing all this and you're still interested, you can go to my link below and receive an Amazon gift card for starting a podcast hosting subscription that you'll receive on the second billing period of your podcast journey. Everyone has something to share, and there's no time like the present. Join Buzzsprout today. Alright, let's go ahead and bring it back in. Coming to the end of this week, at least probably a little bit shorter than I normally do. Actually, let me check. Details. Show me the details. Motherfucker. I want to see the length of the video. Where you at? Length. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I've barely done shit. Alright, so this is going to be a short episode. But that's fine. An episode's an episode. That's all that matters. Content is king or queen, depending on who you are. And then, of course, being royalty, we remove the head eventually. So, let's see. What do I got? Yeah, kind of going back to Warhammer news. I don't know. Most of you don't really care. Let's see. One of my armies recently got updated. The Adeptus Custodes. We only got a book. Well, no. They got a book and a new character. I got the new character, which I actually got the box set. Oh, it's in my closet over there. But I got the box set for the Custodes and Gene Stealer cults. So you have one new character for each and then a bunch of other ones. So I'm going to be eventually building those up and painting them for my show here. Not this one, but, my other one. Hobbies and stuff. So that'll be fun. And I'll be keeping some of them while selling the Gene Stealer cults. I don't really need them at all. Or maybe doing some... I'm not big enough to do a raffle, but I might have to talk to my buddies over at TFG Radio. That's all things Warhammer. Ooh, Tom's also on occasionally when he's not here. And the other guys are the judges for LVO, which is what I'm going to at the end of the month here. And they're all, primary judges in their own right. They've done some other stuff as well. But, yeah, and then over the course of the next month or so is a bunch of Eldar stuff coming out. So that'll be cool for them. I know there's a lot of kits in there that haven't been updated since the 90s, I believe. So they're due for some updates. As for my... Jesus Christ. Alright, never mind. I've just been working on some of my own stuff here and there. Not doing anything tonight. Maybe tomorrow night I'll work on some shit. Well, I actually got to put this thing together. Damn it. Nah, it'll be fine. And yes, as I predicted, this brew is pretty damn strong. You can see I've barely gotten through hardly anything. And I probably won't. This is going to take me a while to get through, but, I'll just pop an edible, go watch some TV for a while. It'll be good. And once again, that is the Black Angel IPA from Steamworks. Good times. Let's see. What else do I got? Fuck, I forgot how hard these solo episodes are. So I got my HDMI coming in. Got some new boots coming in. And, I guess that's pretty much it for this week. It is kind of slow. I'm still busy with my my job or what have you. What is this? Shit to check later. More stuff involving my house. That nightmare should be finally turning around here pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this week. Whatever. It's a short one. I put this together last minute. Tom couldn't join me this time around, and I am planning on looking for more people and hopefully having an in-studio type of thing instead of over Zoom, because, obviously for him, Zoom's good because he can't really go anywhere. He's got family and stuff, but I know other people who don't have families. So hopefully that'll, I'll be able to finagle something there. But once again, as always, if you haven't done so already, go to the corner, like and subscribe to Multi-Murdy Media. You're watching that right now. And at the end of the episode here, I've got the links to the socials from Multi-Murdy Media. So that's your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Maybe not. I might not have listed TikTok, but it should be easy to find. And also my website, which also has everything in there. Anyway, that's multimurdymedia.com. You get the links to everything in there as well. And for you hobby fans, you get my model gallery towards the bottom. So yeah, I should have Tom here next week to get at least one more batch of episodes in. We'll talk about that next time. So for now, just suffice to say, thanks for listening, watching, all that stuff, wherever you do. If it's here on YouTube or you're listening on one of the many podcasting apps that I'm available on. Nice short filler for you here. So, we will see you guys. I will see y'all next week.